course, John didn't need it. He's cool, calm, and collected.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at
All right, all right.
We are on
Profile.
Yes.
All right, let's start.
You're on.
Hey everybody, sorry about the little bit of the delay there.
It's not showing.
Okay, and we get the, I need to send it to.
Here, you want to answer?
The link, yeah. We're giving.
Glenn.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're supposed to be going on. We're trying to just wait it.
Giving, edit,
FaceTime.
edit the video. Link.
No, it's not.
Okay, the video link in. Done. Okay.
Very stuck right there.
It's still.
Momentarily. Okay, ready now?
All right, great. We're live. Go
Now
for
you're
it.
live.
Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to the ECA 29th Annual Show and Shine. No, this isn't the Show and Shine. This is the Days of Wine and Dozers. This is the ECA auction. Hello. We are in downtown Santa Rosa. We're live. You're virtual. And we are at Smith Dollar's 4th floor, way up high, looking over Santa Rosa. And we are up here thanks to Glenn Smith and his crew at Smith Dollar. We appreciate you guys very much. Again, 29th annual. That's a record of some sort. Isn't that the record for the ECA? It must be the record for the ECA since that's our show and shine and our Days of Wine and Dozers. Anyways, we're at Smith Dollars. We are here with a bunch of technicians from Sound Ideas. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Don Mills. Great job, you guys. I want to go over a little bit on how to bid. Obviously, you guys are all registered. You're on our website and so forth, so you're up and running. But if you have any problems whatsoever putting your bids in, please call 707-483-0859 and ask me, because Mary will handle it. Thank you, Mary Kennedy Cabrera over there. She'll handle all the questions and she'll tell you exactly how to bid on all the items. We're going to be bidding on...
What was that phone number again?
Oh, that phone number was 707-483-0859. Thank you, Tom. We're going to be bidding on 16 live auction items tonight. The silent auction is still going on and will go on until noon on Monday. So tonight we're just doing the 16 live auction items. So thank you guys for joining us. Let's do a little shout out to the sponsors of this event. Broderick General Engineering, backhoe sponsor. Gelati Brothers Inc., backhoe sponsor. Action Rents, backhoe sponsor. Stripe and Seal, oh, we got something different. A grinder sponsor. Engelkey Construction, skid steer sponsor. Herc Rentals, Trench Solutions, skid steer sponsor. Northgate Ready Mix, skid steer sponsor. W.A. Anderson Group, skid steer sponsor. And ADS Pipe, our roller sponsor. Thank you guys very, very much. Hey, how about that? I ain't going to do this by myself tonight. I have some help. Last year we had a couple of really semi-professional auctioneers. This year we're even better. Coming in and helping me tonight are Tom Boylan and Brent Stromgren. Guys, introduce yourselves, will you?
I heard that he was going to be here, and when I heard that, I knew that he was a little bit of a loud dresser, and I thought, well, I'll wear this. Now, I want you to note something here, that this is called a green screen behind us. That's so that they can go ahead and show you what it is you're bidding on, right? However, I bought a green suit, except for my macaws, and that green suit is going to cause you... You can look for those items right here.
Woo!
If you look right here, you'll be able to see some of those wonderful items that you'll be bidding on tonight. And I got to say, Brent showed up. Look at this guy. You know, this is just, you look like you just need the club.
All I can say is
toucan playing that game. I think they're toucans. So
That's
I
fair.
just
That's
well
fair.
done, senor. And you know, way to think outside of the box and allowing people the opportunity to not have to look at us. But
Yes.
look at what they're bidding on. Look at all the details that are coming up behind
Absolutely.
us. You know, so it's really a customer service package that we've got for you by wearing these clothes. And you know, 2 of the 3 Musketeers got the memo. Somebody else didn't, the host over there. But you know, we'll work on them. Maybe by the end of the night we can spruce them up a little bit. We'll see what happens.
I
All right.
doubt it, but that's okay.
You never know.
You never know.
Tommy,
All
we're
right.
going to start right off bidding for the live auction, and the first one is package 201. It's a 2-night stay. You want to tell us a little bit about this?
I'm going to tell you about this because after my wife saw me buy this suit, she says, you got to find some place to hang out. And maybe this would be the perfect situation. I don't want to have to bid it all myself, so I'm going to give you an opportunity. But this is the Calistoga Motor Lodge, and just it's an amazing experience. They have these trailers. It's the really cool trailers that you go in over there, and you get to stay in those. It's a 2-night program. You get a complimentary cave tour and a tasting for 4 at Clovegas Winery. Now, if you haven't been to Clovegas, you have to understand that that's probably one of the bigger art collections in the whole Napa Valley. I mean, amazing art collection that they have going on. And so you can go over and feel cultured while you're staying in your motor lodge, motor home. But that also gives you access to nationally acclaimed wineries, Calistoga's famous hot springs, where I think clothing is optional. And that's a nice thing too. Downtown Calistoga, amazing place. Various parks and recreation. You know, Jenna Smith stepped up to give us this opportunity to do this tonight. And what we need you to do is step up to say thank you to Jenna by bidding on this particular item. So our opening bid for this, we consider this to be about a $1,500 value. And it's priceless, really, just like everything tonight is going to be priceless, because you get to run away for 2 days, go hang out at Clovegas, enjoy the wine, enjoy the art, and just be the person to do it. So we need a bid. We need a starting bid for $450. That's what I'm looking for. We have a starting bid of $450. Can we get a second bid? A second bid, which would be $550? I mean, again, 2 nights out. You've got 2 nights wine tasting, a great opportunity to mill around over there in Napa. And Napa is a famous place for wines. That's what they tell me. So we've got $450 now. We're looking for $500. $450. Do I get a $500? Can I get a $500? $450,
Come on, folks, you
$500?
can do it. You can do it.
I'll wear a louder suit if I have to.
Tommy,
but-
these are contractors. Do they still have the mud baths over there? I think the contractors would know how to do a mud bath.
Well, you know, I wonder.
In Calistoga.
and
I think
I would
they
think.
might.
I would
You
think
could probably
that.
do a mud bath over there, couldn't
Think
you?
about it. You know, a mud bath. Well, yeah, you could throw that in. But really, what we're looking at is we're looking at the Calistoga Motor Lodge. And I know some of you are probably playing around with the computer and you're looking around saying, where is this place? What is this place? But it actually is the famous Calistoga Motor Lodge. So we want you to try and
World
pick up the
famous.
pace a little bit. World famous.
Don't they have bocce ball over there too?
I think they do have bocce ball over there. Not by the mud baths, but I do believe that they have an amazing bocce ball court. You can play bocce. You can drink some of that wine from Clovegas or bring your own wine with you. You got 2 nights over there. Great places to go dine over in Calistoga. We got a $450. Do I get a $450? Can I get a $500?
Do we have 5 yet?
Can we get a $500? Come on, let's get a couple over there and bring this $500 bid to roost. And you know, we're in a little bit of a delay. If you see us talking, we're looking at this and we know that we have a slight delay from the time that you actually bid to the time that we actually get to see it. But we do have a $500. Do we get a $500? We got
Nope,
a $450.
$450.
We got $450. $450. Looking for $500.
Come on,
anybody,
folks, you can
anybody?
do it.
Somebody's out there. $500.
It's a
One
great
time,
place. It's a weekend
$500.
getaway. You can go, drive over there, stay, have a great time, play a little bocce, go in the mud baths. Clothing optional, apparently. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
what he
I
said,
think, yeah, clothing
Yeah, there you
optional
go.
in that. So, you know, You
We
know
got
what?
five?
Josh,
We got five. We got five.
when we
now.
said clothing optional, Josh
That's when
jumped
Josh
right
jumped in.
You know, yeah, mud baths, you know, he's in there.
You know, it's a
great
different
idea,
trigger for
Josh.
everybody, so you never know what the hot button is.
You never know what the hot button is.
Josh
All right,
used to do crab fishing.
Did
and
he
he would
really?
do that with clothing optional too.
clothing optional
That's
crab
a little
fishing.
dangerous. I'm
That's
just
a little
saying.
nippy in my opinion, but that's okay.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
That's
so
his deadliest catch to a new
now
level.
we've got a $500 bid. That was a little bit of the delay that we thought we were going to get, but let's take Josh and give him an opportunity not to get himself soiled with all that mud, not to have him drinking all of that wine on his, well, he's not on his own. I know he's got Mrs. Cleaver there helping him out to enjoy that weekend in Calistoga, but somebody else could easily step up and say, Josh, not this time. $550, $550, and Josh gets to stay home
$50 more,
while you
folks.
go
Come
out
on,
there.
you can do it.
$550. Think about that. That's only like what, $275 or whatever a night or something. That's cheap.
nothing.
We're talking about Calistoga.
I would think somebody from Sire or Canyon would want out.
You-
Easily.
I should show that my
Right
math
now.
isn't any good. That's only $200 a night. It's a great deal.
And I'll tell
Hell
you,
of a deal.
Clopagas alone, that place is dynamite.
Yeah,
If you've
it
not
is.
been there, it is fantastic. It's gorgeous.
It is.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great wine or art collection, as you mentioned.
Unbelievable art. Yeah.
I think we have
You know
another
what?
bid.
We're sitting here, we're talking about how great this is, and here we've got Mary sitting here in the room, and she's being convinced. I don't know why we're not convincing everybody else, but we've convinced Mary.
We
This
have
is
a
hell of a deal.
$550 bid.
I'm upset because Josh outbid me on the purse that I want. Tell him I'm gonna.
Oh.
Josh, I didn't know that you were looking for a purse, but that's okay. Here's an opportunity for you to redeem yourself and buy yourself a 2-night stay at the Calistoga Motor Lodge for only $600. $600. That's what we're looking for. First item of the night. I swear this is just going to get longer and longer if we keep going on it. But we're going to have to say,
1 minute. 1 minute on the bidding.
going once. It's going once.
Josh,
$600,
if you
Josh.
wanna take
Talk it
down
up, man. You
Mary,
want to?
you
Yeah,
got-
this is it.
You got to get in there and do it.
Boom.
Oh,
She's gone.
just like
Josh
that.
is the man. All right, so now we got 600. So we are going to play a little bit with Mary, since Mary was bold enough to say, "Hey, he outbid me on my purse."
You know
okay,
what's funny?
fine.
I just saw Tony Cabrera on the phone with Josh saying, "Hey, you better bid up
Yeah.
real quick on this."
Tony
Really?
I gave him
That's- Tony's-
$200 to bid the extra.
You know, it was
He's
interesting,
paying
too.
The additional money.
Tony came in with a really nice purse. I said, "What's that?" You know, and he says, "Oh, it's Mary's." So, Josh, she doesn't need the purse. We thank you. We're still going to say that it's going once. Here's an opportunity, 2 nights, $300 a night for all that you're going to get, and the tasting alone and the opportunity to do there. So, if there's no other players on this, this is going twice. And now we're going to say, Josh, have a great time in Calistoga. Thank you. Thank you.
First item of the night done.
All right, and now it's up to somebody else. We're going to talk a little bit of, we need a little ham. We need some ham to go with that wine.
Or a hog. Yeah, hog hunt. Sarah's Ranch Hog Hunt. You guys can read this just as well as I can read it. Look, anybody can go hog hunting with guns and so forth. We want to see some bidders on this.
John,
and
they
want
have
go,
to dress well.
Well, they
if
have
you're
to
gonna
dress
go hog
well.
hunting, show the hogs that you care.
Yeah.
Okay, go
but
ahead.
I just think somebody's going to bid on this with a Bowie knife, okay, and go hog hunting after these big hogs up this 5,000-acre ranch up near Laytonville, and you will get hogs. There's no question you will get hogs. This is a 2-day package for 2 hunters to go up there, and if you want to save money on ammo, bring your Bowie knife. There's nothing more exciting than sticking a hog with a Bowie knife. I'm just saying. Don't you think? Doesn't this make you hungry? It's like dinner time. But this is donated by the Sarah's Construction Group. John, Sarah's, thank you guys very, very much. I talked to somebody that went on this hog hunt 2 or 3 years ago and said it is fabulous. The 5,000-acre ranch is pristine. It is a chance of a lifetime to go up there and hog hunt. And if the hogs aren't running, the turkeys are. So this thing is something that's really good for the hunters. And let's see, Mary, we got anybody bidding on this? Market value here is probably about $2,000, right? And we don't have anybody bidding on it yet. Nobody wants to go stick a hog. Unbelievable.
Last year we had.
There is a 60-foot deep lake, and you can go and swim out on the lake and sunbathe and catch bass if you don't want to stick a hog with a Bowie knife, or shoot the hog with a gun.
And by the
Oh,
way,
would you shoot a hog?
No, I'm gonna go Bowie knife.
Oh, there we go.
Actually, maybe toenail clippers.
Toenail
I'm a real
clippers.
man.
Yeah,
Exactly.
go after 'em.
But you know what?
Give 'em a chance.
It's almost Thanksgiving and the holidays, and I believe if it's in turkey season, they go after some birds too, right?
Yeah, and by the way, John Saris will help you guys. If you do get your hogs, he'll dress them with you. He's not going to do it all for you, but he'll dress the meat out, clean it, so forth and so on. So
Get them a
you're not
nice
going to be
sport
left
coat like
on
this.
on
It'll
your
be
own.
beautiful. They're gonna look
Absolutely.
really, really
It's
good.
a minimum bid 500, so. if
Minimum bid's $500.
$500, folks.
Yep. So there you have it.
That's all it's gonna be. Come on. You get bacon, you get some ham,
Well,
you get some good stuff.
nobody
for
wants
holidays
to go
coming up.
hog hunting.
You get maybe some turkey to go along with it, a little bass. Look at that. You get the whole meal
You
right
could
there.
you could do your whole Thanksgiving with this.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, ham and eggs,
For Christmas.
turkey. Yeah, Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Would be
New
perfect.
Year's. Yeah, New Year's.
Kevin Robinson, $500.
That's
All
smart
right, we have
guy.
our first bid on this one.
Smart
First bid.
guy. If Mike Gully's out there, I can't believe he's going to let this go for 500. But
You know, this screen is so far away. Is that Kevin Bacon? Is that
no,
Kevin?
no. It
That's
wasn't
not Kevin Bacon?
I wish Kevin
Oh.
Robinson would call in and let us know if he's going to go with the Bowie knife, with his own gun, or if whether he's going to just go out with his floaties on the lake. I don't know.
You
He
know
could do
what?
any
There's
of
got to be some pent-up hunters who have just wanted to get out in the open and take a little time to go ahead and just see what you can find. And we know from past experiences, this has been a great opportunity for people to be able to get out there and actually come back with a hog.
Tom, you know the local rules here. Can I go up to Annandale State Park and shoot a hog? Is that illegal? I think that's illegal, isn't it? I'm guessing you can't do that.
Yeah, well, you know what? But you can go shoot geese at my backyard any time you want.
Please don't promote that.
I'm not going to. Oh, sorry.
there
Yeah.
may be a
Okay.
fishing game
Well, all right. We
official
got a
out there.
$500 bid. We're looking for $600. $500, $600. Two hunters. Two hunters get up there. You bring your rifles. You bring some ammo. You have a great time. You get to do all of this. You get to go fishing. You get to go shooting for turkeys. $500 is. Come on, that's an easy thing to do. That's
I'm
just
just
$250 a hunter. Hell, that's just gas money going up there. Let's get it up there. Let's just talk about one more hunter
It's
who's
good
going to
for
put
1 year.
$600.
You
A full year. So
Yeah,
you know,
full year.
you know who would be the perfect person to buy this?
Keith Woods.
Well, besides Keith,
Somebody
Kevin
should get.
July. Because he could bring the tank
Oh.
up there, one shot with the tank, and clear the entire place out, probably get 10, 11 hogs,
Yeah, now
feed
that
the
I-
entire crew.
I like that. I like that.
I saw
yeah.
nowhere in
Tank
here.
hunting.
I saw
Yeah.
nowhere
Yeah.
in here where it says you can't bring a tank to this hunt.
It says bring your gun.
Outside of the
Bring
box.
your ammo,
Always
bring your-
outside
That's what
of
it
the
is.
box.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
So-
you're going to give it one more shot here now, and we're getting down to it.
Well-
We have so many different items to go on to in that, so we're going to say, well, it's going once. However, it would
just
be
say-
really nice. I mean, look at the market value on this thing. Is what do we have this marked down as?
Oh, it's worth $2,000 easy.
Oh,
it
easily.
depends on
Yeah.
if you're going to bring home
All right.
like 5 tom turkeys and 10 hogs or whatever. I mean, the price per pound.
I don't know why they call them tom turkeys, but that's beside the point.
They're boiling. We can
All right,
shoot
so
them boiling
here's the
turkeys.
deal now. Okay, you got $500 for a hell of a hunt.
Going once.
Going twice.
What? Twice already?
It's going twice.
Wait for
You had
the
once,
delay, 10
twice.
second delay.
10-second
10-second delay.
Is anybody
Okay.
popping in there?
Last call. Last
Man.
call.
Last call.
Oh, man, oh,
Last
man.
call.
It's a bargain.
All right.
Are we going?
We are.
Sold! Woo!
Kevin, hell of a
Thank
deal.
you, Kevin.
Hell of a deal, Kevin.
I don't have the list of who's doing what.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't?
right here.
Oh, okay, we got it right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Who's up?
Oh, Brent's up.
That
Oh,
would
Brett.
be me.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
All right.
gosh. All right, see, I do
Everybody
this
loves a well-dressed man.
with props. So you probably can't see it from there, but this is the visor from the one and only Sonoma Golf Club over in Sonoma. So this fabulous property was founded back in 1928, a long, long time ago. John Bly was just a wee little kid back then. He hadn't even picked up the game of golf yet. You know, it's amazing. He looks really good for his age. Trust me, believe me, he's well
He
preserved.
still hasn't.
Still hasn't picked up the game of golf. He's still working on it. It's a work in progress. He's getting there. But anyway, if you win this one, you get a foursome to go to the lovely Sonoma Golf Club. And if you remember back years ago, this was actually on the PGA Tour. They had a stop there. it was also the home of the Charles Schwab Cup on the Champions Tour for many, many years. And that was just such a fabulous event to go to. Remember going over there, getting to meet Jim Dent, Tom Watson, Bruce Edwards, Mark McNulty, some wonderful players. And I'll tell you who's probably the best putter on the planet is actually Fred Funk's son. And he was beating everybody out on the putting green. And it's a tough putting green that's out there too. So you get to go to this fabulous facility. I think it's the only golf tournament where they actually had to shush the wine tent because it was being a little too loud and it was distracting play out on the golf course. So you get to go experience that. If you've never been there, the clubhouse is one of the best clubhouses in the United States for one reason, and one reason alone.
The bar.
The bar.
Yeah.
There's a bar.
There's
nice bar.
multiple bars.
Yeah.
So if you do win this, might I suggest maybe a foursome of men or foursome of ladies? Because if you go there with your significant other, it's going to be about a 2-hour delay before he comes out of the men's locker room, because the bar in the men's locker room is better than most bars in downtown Santa Rosa. So just plan accordingly. But this really is a priceless value. Let's get the bidding going. Go out there and play golf. It's for foursome. You get to go have a member for a day experience at one of the most beautiful golf courses in the entire area. It really is a nice golf course. Well manicured. They trim the trees up nice and high. So what they do is they send Tom Boylan out there and they have him stand at a certain height and they cut the branches down below that to make sure that he's got the ability to swing under the trees.
I own a 1-iron. There you have it. I own a 1-iron. I play Northwood. I'm good.
Have the grooves ever been used?
Huh?
Have the grooves ever been used on that club?
The grooves are gone. They're gone. I mean, it's just like hitting it with a piece of steel, and just hoping like hell that it stays low enough under the trees. But out at Sonoma National, who cares? They trim the trees up higher. It's wonderful. It's an opportunity for you to use a 2-iron if you had to.
Yeah.
A 2-iron.
Every club in your bag you're getting out there, and you're going to really enjoy it as well. So do we have any bids so far yet, Mary? We have no bids on this one.
What's our
our
opening bid?
starting bid on
If
this
you go
one?
out there, would we also be able to talk Tad Shapiro into giving you a lesson out on the practice range? I mean, because he's
I bet Ted
Tad
would do
Shapiro
it.
would
Tad
probably do that.
probably
Give us a
do
little
it.
critique
I
of
think
our-
you do it. You know
our
what? In
swing.
fact, well, if Tad will give the lesson, I think also we're going to throw in lunch as well. So
There's lunch with
to
this?
go with this. So it's
Nice.
golf and
Wow.
lunch for 4. By the way, thank you, Julia Dodge, for donating this.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate that. So you get golf for 4, you get lunch for 4 at really one of the premier golf facilities. And who doesn't like a nice drive?
And the other
Go for a
thing,
cruise
the important
over there.
thing for
Enjoy.
those of you who might be Irish thinking about bidding is that you also get drinks at the turn. Hell of a deal.
nice.
That when you open your bag and take
You
the
open your
flask
bag.
out, take the flask out. Yeah. All right, we have a bid. We have our first bidder. Outstanding. What's our opening bid amount, Mary?
700, Mr. Tony Cabrera.
Yeah.
Tony, that's outstanding.
The sad thing is, I will not be invited to go with them.
Well, the really sad thing is he thought he was ordering pizza for everybody. And he wound
Yeah,
up bidding
yeah,
on
there he
this,
goes. Yeah.
And Tony's been playing a lot more golf. I know that. I've been out there and played with Tony, so he's getting much, much better. So that is our first bidder on this absolutely fantastic opportunity to go play a very, very private club. They also have bocce courts. They've got a pool that's out there. The restaurant is fantastic. The backside, they've got this wonderful fire pit that looks over the 18th hole, which is just beautiful.
But I just love the fact I did get to play at the Charles Schwab at the warm up or whatever on it, and it's just an amazing course. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Number 5. Ooh. I mean, it's a
Pretty
long
special.
ball course.
Yeah.
You can hit it, just put it out there, and a great opportunity. I mean,
Oh, wait.
and it doesn't come around that often.
Oh, Tony, did you know it's a long ball golf course?
Oh,
Did you know
sorry.
that?
Oh shit!
All right, so anybody else? The great opportunity. I get a private club. You get to go experience it. You can see the clubhouse behind us. It is really a beautiful facility. Maybe make it a day. Go over there, play golf. Stay over in Sonoma. Have a little food while you're over there.
Have a lot
Go
of
out to
food.
dinner. Yeah,
Oh,
stay.
have some wine.
have some wine.
Uber.
You know anywhere we can get wine? in this county?
UBER. Yeah. Well, you know what? We might
County.
be able to pull up a little wine in this county.
Maybe
We'll be
come up
talking a
with
little
some.
wine
Possible.
coming up here,
Yeah.
and that, but.
All right.
Right now, it's all about the golf. Nobody
All about
else,
the golf.
huh?
Nobody else. We're
can
gonna
see-
go.
Everybody's so
Going
busy.
once.
Going once. Tony's looking good on
No,
this.
no golfers in the ECA anymore, I guess.
Going
Unbelievable.
twice.
Yeah,
Hey,
what
Brett
that
Williams,
is, you know, it's like
what the heck, man? You're a
everybody's
golfer.
working
You
for a
like to
living.
think you
Yeah.
can beat us? Come on, why don't you buy it? We'll get another force and we'll go see, see what happens out there.
Little pari-mutuel.
Exactly.
All right.
I think
Nobody else?
Tony's getting himself a deal.
Third
there.
time,
get it.
third and
Tony's
final
getting a hell of a
call
deal.
for Sonoma Golf Club. Once, twice,
Trace.
and we're done.
Wow.
So, Tony
Thank you,
Cabrera.
Tony.
That might be the
Thank
best.
you, ECA.
I don't
appreciation.
know.
Hell of a deal.
That's probably the best value.
That's
Hell of
a
a
pretty
deal.
screaming deal.
Screaming good deal. Screaming good deal. All right. Next up.
All right, here we go. This, this is the ultimate tailgate experience, San Francisco 49ers. You guys can read the copy. After parking in the VIP lot, anybody had the pleasure of going down there to the ball games and not being able to park in the VIP lot? Because the VIP lot is worth a lot of money just to be able to park there. How about Michelin Star Fine Dining? You have a 4-hour ultimate tailgate experience with Chef Michael Mina, and you never know who's going to show up at this tailgate party. Charlie Palmer's been known to show up, lots of other guys, and they bring their own dishes and so forth. This is fantastic. I know Jim Persons bought this a couple years ago, said it was the best time he's ever had at a professional sporting event. What's the opening bid on this, Mary? This is donated, by the way, by
Somebody's already put a bid.
somebody's already in?
Yeah.
Gelati Construction donated this. Honestly, this has probably got a face value somewhere in the $3,500 range, I'm guessing. Could be even higher than that. I just went to a game in Arizona with the 49ers, about the same area, and the seats were $500 a piece. So 4 tickets in this ballpark is about $2,000 just for the tickets alone. So anyways, this needs to go up. So hopefully some people are going to be bidding on this. And where are we at right now with this?
1,000.
$1,000.
It needs to go up.
Okay, I'll bid 1,100 on it. Can I bid on this?
Well,
I don't know where my phone is.
oh, it's here.
So I'll bid 1,100 on it. This is priceless.
So
Take over
you
while I
are
bid.
willing to drive down there, pay $1,100 to go to this because it's a great value.
Yes.
It's a
And I'm
phenomenal
a 49er fan too. By
Yeah,
the way.
and now this is a specific game, isn't it?
Oh, you can
Or can you
actually
Can you pick?
determine which it is.
Oh.
It's mutually agreed upon.
That's important to know. So
Yeah.
you're
It
not
could be a
locked
Seahawks
into a
game.
date. Could be a Seahawks
It
game.
is.
You might have to bid on that one. It's going to be a Seahawks game. You never know. So think about that. You've got the opportunity to go to the game whenever you want to go to the game. You're not
Josh,
stuck
please,
in on that.
Josh bid 11.
Josh! Woo! Uh-oh.
Well, he bid 1,100. Oh, he bid 1,100.
So,
I'm
Mr.
trying to get
Technical,
back online.
You
because I'm doing the
can up
auction.
it a little bit there?
Well, I'm trying to get on.
Okay.
So all we have to do is just get onto our phones or get onto our computers, and then I can go ahead and bid $1,200. I like that. Okay, that's a good idea.
Look at these two. Oh my gosh. I didn't know I was working with such wealth up here.
Well,
It's amazing. So
I
we got
can't- I can't
1,200
do-
from Tom. So 1,200 is technically our top bid right now, Mary, correct?
You're gonna have to do this for me.
If
Too
Tom
busy.
gets signed in.
If
yes,
Tom
it
gets
is.
signed in?
If someone else gets in there before him.
Well, we're
then
kind of
it's-
busy doing the auction
Well,
stuff right
I'm
now.
just
So if
saying.
somebody else
You
gets
think
in there,
we would have
I don't know.
a
I
bidding-
know people.
a
So
bidding
he's at
proxy
1,200.
out
I'll
there,
go
so-
1,500. Tom Boylan.
Woo! 1,500.
Yeah, I'll go 1,500 for this.
John,
So we got 1,500 from John Bly right now. That will
you
be
have
our
to hit bid
our top
more
bid.
than put bid
He's
more.
going to go bid more. But do we have more coming up? Do we have more from Toucan Sam?
I'm trying to get my phone to work. Wait a minute here.
Okay, well, if you're bidding 12, you're too late. You're not at the
yeah,
party
I know,
right now.
I know.
So we got to work on that. You would think, folks, with 29 years of experience doing this, John Bly would have been signed into his phone a long time ago and be ready to bid on an item like this. But nonetheless, we do have the skills and the technology to make this happen. So bear with us just a second, and we'll get this going. Mary, do we have any other bids that are coming in other than Tweedledee and Tweedledum that are
No.
working on their phones right now? No? Okay. So it depends on the moment. We're going to alternate back and forth. So we're at, in theory, 1,500 right
a little IT trouble getting logged on because I can't use Smith Dollar's password because of bandwidth. So I have enough witnesses to say I'm bidding $1,500.
Okay, we have 1,500. So, folks, if you're out there
It's not working.
and you want to bid on this, you need to bid more than 1,500. Correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The Kuba calls it, so he makes all the calls. I mean, he told us to wear these outfits, and we just do whatever he says.
I did not tell
That's
you
how
to
it
wear
works
those
out.
outfits.
So 1,500, unless Keith where and wants to
Where
throw
you
in a
at?
bid.
You giving this to me at 1,500?
We can't have Ethernet.
You can't do anything yet until your bid goes in.
Yeah,
Oh.
they can't do anything because you're.
Everybody's on their phones.
Well, Mary, bid 1,500.
The live stream.
They're trying to bid the 1,500.
Mary, you bid 1,500. I'm
Right,
busy.
so
With
important to
Wi-Fi.
sign on to this
John, you want me to bid
beforehand.
1,500?
Yeah. Tony will do it.
We're losing our bandwidth
Okay,
there.
I think that was part of John's evil plan, was to have somebody else's credit card used to purchase the tickets, and then go from there. Oh, boy, looks like we have a bid.
Well, that's my alter ego over there.
That it?
Yeah.
My agent, Tony
All right,
Cabrera.
the $1,500 bid is
No, I
in.
did it on mine.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
Bid
so-
more, and that's what we do. Oh,
We
is
should
it
be
at
correct. $1,500
$1,600
now.
All right.
1,600, Tom.
All right.
Oh, Tom Boylan.
I just figured out how to make this phone work, so I'm gonna confirm that. I got a $1,600 bid on this thing. You know what? It could be kind of a fun event, you know?
You think?
Aren't the 49ers? I mean, this is like dinner with a top Michelin-rated chef. This is like
How many
tailgate party.
people do you get to take on this trip, Mary? 4?
If you've been to a tailgate party
This
in
is 4 people.
down at the new stadium down there, you know that they do it on a driving range area. That it's all on the grass. It's a gas. It really is a ball. And then on top of that, that you get to see the game, and you're gonna, and you know, you can negotiate which game you're gonna go see. It's going to be just an amazing opportunity. So,
40-yard line, Tom. By the way, you don't have to get up and walk to the condiment stand to get your hot dog. You're in the exclusive VIP section. They bring it to you.
well, wait a minute. We're talking about a Michelin-rated chef, and
Well, that's the
hot dogs?
tailgate. That's
Yeah,
the
oh,
tailgate
okay,
party.
that's the tailgate
When you
party.
get in the
Okay,
ball
fine.
game, you don't have to walk to the condiment stand.
yeah.
They bring it to you.
All right. Well, I mean, it's a heck of a deal, really, for $1,600. I mean, I think it's. I'm looking forward to it. So I figured out how to get my phone to work. Hopefully, you've gotten yours too, so that we can go ahead and do that.
I bid through my agent, Tony Cabrera.
I was outbid. I
What?
was outbid. Somebody's got a bid of $1,800 on this thing.
Well, somebody's
So,
using their noggin out there.
All right, we got an $1,800 bid. $1,800 last year. I think this thing went for something closer to $3,000, but $1,800. Josh, what a great opportunity! What a great